What is up? You're watching a hard carry man game player and old screw and skip with a daily show on YouTube and some weekday streams on Twitch. And if you're interested in getting better at the game, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and pot with me. We are doing a standard hard mode top learner raid, and you may see that I've opened up Discord here. There's a bot commands channel here. We normally do the gearing off stream, but sometimes people have like unusual situations, or like our Ironmen, and they have to check to make sure they meet the freeze threshold for crabs at Maiden. So one thing I wanted to point out is we do have the freeze bot in our Discord. You can just type in a little bit about what you've got. So like, say we have 99 mage, we're using a saturated heart and augury. We're not wearing void. We're not using an empowered staff to use our attacks. We're not using the ice scepter. You run this command, it'll tell you we need 84 equipment bonus in order to get a 100% freeze chance on the crabs. It's a useful thing to have. Just want to show it really quick before we intro everyone. Let's go ahead and intro the team. Who do we have on the squad today? Myself on the South Freeze roll, joined by Visible on the North Freeze roll, Potent on the Range roll, going for their 3rd KC, and Scythe of Atur and Xenix, both going for their 4th KC on the Melee roll. Let's go ahead and talk about Maiden. For Maiden, if you've been hit twice in a row, you're going to step away, give aggro to someone else. If you get hit 3 times or more, you're going to take extra damage. So for those blood spawns that spawn, you're going to go ahead and freeze them so long as it does not make you late for the crabs. We always be freezing those crabs on the very first tick. For those crabs, we are going to kill them all the way dead. If those crabs reach her, Maiden's going to attack faster, which will make the room really hard. And for 30s, DPS rolls are going to stay on boss. Freezer will freeze their crabs, then get on boss. We use damage specs to close it out before those crabs reach your early claw specs, or last ditch effort Charlie spec right before the crabs leak. For the North Freeze roll, that's visible all this game, you're going to be freezing North 1, then North 2, then South 3 to catch everything in the clump, and then all the 4s. Once you've frozen all of those, you can help kill the help freeze any tomatoes that are rolling around, then help kill the North 1 and North 2 if they're not dead. And if those are dead, you can help kill the clump if that's not dead. And once everything's dead, you can help hit Maiden until the next proc. For Potent, you're going to be on the range roll. You're going to Scythe South 1 until it's dead. Then you're going to stand 5 tiles from the clump and throw chins at it until it's dead. Make sure chins are set to medium fuse. And then you're going to get back on boss until the next set of crabs spawn. For the melee rolls, it's me, Scythe of Atur and Xenix. You're going to Scythe North 1 till it's dead, Scythe North 2 till it's dead, and then get back on boss. And for 30s, remember, DPS rolls, you do not hit the crabs, you stay on boss. Any questions, ask away. Otherwise, you can say R in game if you're ready to pot. Hoju Pat says, hi, YouTube. Would you look at that? Do I have, is my Twitch chat overlay not working? It should pop up there. On Scythe of Atur will pot. Let's go for it. An R from X1X2. Love to see it. If you do want to pot with us, you redeem an R, you'll appear on screen, be in the YouTube video. It's always fun to see it. YouTube Chads from Robot Cloud New Game. Let's go. R from Not a Beeling as well. Holy. I wonder why the chat's not showing. Hoju Pat's hardcore ready. He's ready for some hard mode. Make sure your autocast is on. If you use autocast, Ranger stands with me on the south, everyone else on the north. Are we missing a salve? Out we go. We try again. Not like this, no.
My goodness.
Potent, if Potent's wife is listening in, punishment for him, forgot his self. What do you recommend? Let's go ahead and repot. Go and say R again once you're ready to pot. Better to know. That's why we drop it first, yeah. It's another bonus to it. I see Xenix is ready, Visible is ready, Potent is ready, and Scythe of Atur is ready. Let's go ahead and pot again and give it another chance. It's always the most awkward feeling when you forget it. Don't sweat it, by the way. That's a classic. YouTube Chads, take 2. Make sure you apply at the board if you didn't. Who was our freezer? It was Visible, Potent was our ranger, Scythe was our meleer, Xenix was also a meleer. Another hardcore from Naruju there. Make sure you apply at the board, Scythe. Oh, there you are. Let's get in there. A little venge check from Hojapad. Make sure we're venged up. Another venge check from Legendary Triple Sec. Everyone wants to make sure we're venged. Anyone not venged? I'll call it out. Just double checking. Go ahead and type confirm split if you're able to split, or type FFA if you have to be FFA. I think we do have someone have to be FFA here, so that means if Invisible gets a split, gets a drop, it will be in their name. If anyone else gets a drop, it will be split 4 ways. Go ahead and drop your salve and nothing else. Once you're at the gate, spam click it. Make sure you're mauling on the very first tick. Spam click, spam click, spam click. In we go. I could do a 6-tick bow then, Rallos. That is another completely valid option. If you're ever worried someone on your team's going to miss a tick, you don't want to be same ticking your Rallos. So Mage Ground, Ogran, get ready to freeze. Awesome. Going to go after the tomato here. Fantastic. Mage Ground, Ogran, we're ready to freeze. My North freeze is on time, which allows me to go for the tomato here. I try to lock down the tomato. If anyone does step in blood after the cooldown's available, she'll spawn another tomato. Join the music, D-Fantasy. My favorite song is the first one on the playlist. Exclamation mark playlist if you'd like to see what that is. See if we have the same taste in music. We're ready to freeze. I'll catch 4s. Make your way in between freezes visible OL. The first song is my favorite song, though. Do let me know if you like it. Out we go. Someone do exclamation mark first song. I think we got Hoju, Pat. It's a classic. Just remember, if we got you, you can always get the next person. Just hang out in the stream till the next person says they're enjoying the music or something, and then you'll have your chance. Get someone to thrall if we were on SPS or something. A little bow on bloat. Some people like to ask, Carrie, how do you get your plugins to toggle like that without like clicking everything on this side? It's called plugin presets. Horseward has a decent video on how to set them up called like the secrets of Tob. Oh, I misclicked 1 tick so I get hit by a fly. He's on the opposite side of the pillar. Want to come on in? Babe, I'm breaking up with you. It's not you. You were Poggers. It's me. I'm Omega Lol. Sorry if there's a Pepe hands, but it has to be done. I've just been feeling Papega and our relationship with Weird Champ. It's time to end it. No cap. Oh, Jesus. How many Twitch emotes were there in that? It is a blow chat bomb, by the way. Every message I will have to read. Hey there, buddy, chum, pal, friend. Buddy, friend, fellow, brother, pal, amigo. Friend, chummy, chum, pal. I don't mean to be backy turned. HC, are you sick? Your voice sounds a bit different. A new microphone is more. I'm not sick, but the bass in my voice is now being captured. Off bloat, don't spawn NATO. Soju Pat. Just sending a big, a meow. Just trying to make me meow. Sharp says, I abuse Ben. Don't be swinging until he's down Scythe-Vitor. You're gonna get yourself killed. A woo, turn, hit Gib. Watch your feet, not your XP drops. Watch your feet, not your XP drops. Gotta dodge those. Out we go. Leave early, leave early, leave early, leave early. Hit harder, we stay. Exclamation mark floor. Try skybox. Exclamation mark skybox. Potent. Make sure you get your maul spec off. Whoa, potato! Back key turn. Nightbot's explaining the skybox there. Flying people is okay in hard mode Tob according to X1, X2 Harris. How do you only show player outlines? That would be player highlighter, I believe. Do a run through. Down, 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 go in. The join command. Be fully geared, standing at the top board, and log into the world shown in Discord, in that specific voice channel. Alright. No way you plug Discord like that. Melee Amulet on, drop yourself. Sorry if the blow was distracting. If you enjoy the bloat chat bomb, you have, but our wonderful man did her second monitor to thank for that. Make sure you grab a shark and nothing else in the next room. No way Nightbot is participating in the chat bomb. Yes, sometimes Nightbot will partake. Using chat commands. There are some funny chat commands, by the way. Turn up the volume. Let me crank it up. Is it not going up? Alright, it's fully up now. It should not be dropping anything outside this room. You should not have clogged inventory. You should be eating one of your anglers. If your inventory is clogged, it means you griefed at the chest. Should not be doing that. We do it because we don't want to have to pick things up between rooms. Spam click to go in. I'll take all the pre-fires for Mage Roll. Visible LOL. You're going to hit anything that makes it into the room. If there's nothing in the room, you can help whatever rolls falling behind. Potent, you're ranging the whole time. You're going to throw chins during the first demi instead of participating. Scythe of Tree, you got the left side of the room. Xenix, you got the right side of the room. It is a wonderful plugin guide there. But if you do exclamation mark commands, you'll see a few Easter eggs as well. Melee gear on. Get our Chalice spec off.
Jesus fucking criminy.
Gotta be on time for it or else you'll end up in shambles.
I was so late to that.
They'll spawn in waves 10 and 20 if that helps you remember.
Yeah, I remember you telling us last time that. Knew it was like 10 or something like that. I thought it was 10 and 20, but you said it's 25?
10 and 20.
Okay.
The hell is looking good so far. It's fantastic. Melee gear on, Scythe, and then Chally. Get ready to Scythe and then Chally. I moved some of my spells, my spell crown. That used to be where Blood Barrage is. I should probably move it back. It's gonna get me killed. A lot of melee in the room. Make sure you're staying on your side as a meleeer. It'll help make it so you don't end up overlapping as much. Got time for one more fill here. That's actually intentional defantasy, by the way. There are, so you're not technically you're not supposed to scythe Chally forever. As an interesting thing to point out, certain rolls will do claw scythe and then be early to hit another meleeer coming into the room. In hard mode, we're slightly going more efficient. Do not hit the guy in the middle. Well, their health is okay, which is why I'm taking one swing on him. Try to get a good value swing. It's our best DPS option. Get the bigs in the room first. There's a big 30 range. It's just like staying alive forever. We do not want to be leaving that. Ended up turning to melee there. Don't be letting that pillar fall, guys. Do not just be hitting the Nihilo boss mindlessly. Make sure those pillars are in good shape. That pillar was getting kind of low, that's why we call it out. Don't be greedy with spam clicking the boss or anything. Just click once. That way you don't end up siphoning yourself or hurting yourself. Show where you're going to stand for. Nihilo boss. Range, you're going to be standing on the DD tile. Go ahead and posture the range pot if you haven't already. That spot's taken, Xenix. You have this spot, I believe. And then Scythe will be up here a little bit more. Yeah, BGS, go and do a BGS. Yeah, 3 tiles away, going up and left. Out we go for range. We spread for range, we group for mage. Just hanging out. Robot Clown's hanging out. Robot wanted a front row seat. Would you look at that? The front row seat. He wants to see the episode live. In for mage. Make sure we click on our prayer so we don't get cooked. Don't be spam clicking. Just make sure we get our 1 click off for our attack. Then we pre-move quickly. You're blow piping the boss on mage phase. Gonna get yourself killed.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Click the fucking tile in front of the boss.
It happens.
There's a click box in front of it.
Sometimes he stretches a little bit, you know.
Dude, like his little
Like he leans back and then
yeah, dude.
he's like, nah, you can just get it, catch air today. Click his armpit or something.
Yeah, literally.
It's unlucky.
Tickled him on the wrong spot.
Oh boy. In for mage. Ends up being melee. Oh, I gotta be quick on the prayers. This might hurt. My clicks today have been a little slow. What's up with that? I wasn't sure if that was on time, so you might have seen me ticky the shark there. Out we go. As more says, if I joined as a spectator and joined your party, I've been ping random red tiles and soap mates in theory, what would you do about that? You would never be able to see a stream again. I would ban you from the stream, I would ban you from Discord, and then if I ever saw you join the party hub, I'd have to start disclosing the party hub privately via DM to avoid you ragging me. And it would just take forever, and it would make the stream worse for everyone. That's the kind of thing that gets you blacklisted in raiding communities. If you get there first, it's your spot. I'll be 1-2, visible lol 1. Someone's taking their time between rooms, make your way to the next room. We are on a timer ever since entry made if we want kits. Did we lose someone? Oh no, we're here. I thought we might have lost someone there for a second.
For a second.
It's like, here we go. If you get there first, it's your spot. I hit my yellow click there. What's the yellow clicked? The mall's hit, which is fantastic. Make sure you're praying melee until the orb is about to hit you. You don't want to just take a bunch of damage from a soap melee. Make sure you're fully potable. We'll do a little 118 check here. I see a 99. I won't say who it was. I won't say who's 99. Someone needs to pot up, though. There's no longer anybody who's 99. Let's go. Left 3. Bottom of order on the inside is going to be Xenix. It looks like you're going to wait here. Whoever's on the outside, wait on the 3rd row until it's no longer red. Do not go when you see the dot move the first time. Wait till the 3rd row is no longer red. Xenix, be patient. Be patient, Xenix. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Go for it. You control when the tornado spawns for the lowest in orb. Do your part of the maze when you're connected to it. Be quick, guys. The tornado is slowly catching up to us. We cannot be pausing. Gotta be hustling. If you have a 2 in your speckle, myself or Potent, go ahead and drop a spec. Go ahead and fill Scythe. Scythe of the needs to fill hammer.
Heard.
I'll fill a second hammer. Group up for the balls. Okay. Whoever's the other ball stands here. Whoever has no ball stands in the middle. Congrats, we made a sandwich in a video game. In an ideal scenario, you're putting the hammer on right after your first scythe if you're filling. That way we're able to very quickly get the fills off. And then if you see that everyone did hit their hammers, then you just put your scythe back on and swing with the scythe. Pair off. Right 6.
Need to...
Bottom of orb on the inside this time is Xenix again. Whoever's on the outside, oh, be careful not to step on the wrong tiles. Whoever's on the outside, brew up, you're low HP, brew up, Cypher. You're going to take chip damage. Okay, we're good. If you're on the outside of the maze, wait on the 3rd row till it's no longer red. If you're Xenix, wait on the 3rd row till your whole team's left you behind a little bit. Hoju Pat likes the phrase no balls. Confirms. We can go ahead and pin that in Twitch chat. Quickly on the maze, guys. They're too slow. NATO's going to catch us. Very helpful plugins, thank you. You should thank Help Me RNG. Wonderful, man. 2s in your spec rolls have hit malls. Fantastic. Make sure you don't over maul. Someone sent an extra maul, it looks like. Someone who wasn't supposed to maul maybe mauled.
Yeah.
You don't want to over maul because it's much better to get a claw spec off where a last hit with a Charlie spec. You got Charlie, you can use a Charlie here, it's 2%. Just for the flex. Try to score a 2-pointer. Well, real, that mic sounds so good. Great addition. I'm happy you enjoy Hoju Pat. Awesome. At the chest, you're going to grab a stamp first. Nobody can buy that for you. Then you're going to buy a resource. So you have 3 things that restore prayer in your backpack, counting the sand fierce one of them. Then if you have extra points, you'll buy brews. If you have extra points, buy and drop brews for your teammates. If you have some leftover points, you can buy and drop sharks. There's 4 brews on the ground. Nobody should be going in empty-handed. If you have offhand items such as a saying and a buckler, or a saying and a mage weapon and I don't know, Eladina Ward or a Malediction Ward or something. You can always equip those things. New mic. Exclamation mark new mic, Kojupat. Arceus book, nobody has that because everyone's on Lunars right now and nobody's SBS doing SBS. Someone's taking their time shopping. Fish market's closed. Can you explain 1-tick tanking better, please? Yeah, if I get tank, I will count it out for you. But the idea is I'm listening for the audio cue, and I'm stepping under 4 ticks after. Go spit, 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack. Second one spawns in your quadrant. I will hold it until you can take over. Just stay on the old one until you can take over. Take over.
Got it, visible.
Take over when you can. No way, Asmore. I said when you sounded sick, it's because you had this stream muted and you thought I was a different stream. It's like, aw. I thought that would be like a reasonable thing for people to conclude. Like sometimes people's voices get deeper when they're sick, you know? And this mic definitely does make my voice sound a little bit deeper. Why would you mute this stream? Ben's got a great question. Great question, Ben. Why would you mute this? Make sure you're staying in the center of your quadrant until the last exhume. This is the last exhume. If you have BGS, do Scythe BGS. Oh, you mute while ads play? That's fair. Someone get this man an ad. Any gifters? If you have a BGS, go ahead and send your BGS. It's still 23 defense. Okay. Listening for the spit noise. Someone wants me to switch to music. Let me go ahead and swap it. Yeah, we took away motion sickness as a channel point reward. While it was funny, and some people did really enjoy it, the retention and analytics on YouTube show people really don't like watching it. so I decided to remove it. If you have 50 spec and you have claws, go ahead and get rid of them. Visible, if you have your burning claws, try to get rid of them here.
Get my prayer up. I'm so old and slow.
It happens. See in your quadrant, swing when he looks away. In your quadrant, in your quadrant, in your quadrant. That is not your quadrant, Potent. Visible, you need to tell him to fuck off, okay? That's your new responsibility. When you see someone sneaking into your quadrant, that is a guy who's trying to murder you, okay? You do not let that happen. See Potent over here, like, wiggling over.
You tell him to fuck off.
It's a bit harsh, but he'll remember for yellows at Verzik then. So
it was a well-placed verb.
Surely the guy in my quadrant will sync up with me. Hopefully. You always don't want to chance it though. So go ahead and grab the staff. You got space. Immediately head in the next room. We got to be quick on the sticks here. We're good on time, but we don't want to chance it. You know.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm running real fast.
You drop some supplies in your quadrant.
Fire it up. Go.
Go ahead and drop the staff. There it is. Stand against the boss, Mage Peron. Someone not against the boss. Waiting. Fight is starting in Thrall. 2, 1, go. I count it down even if you don't have Thralls this way. Pick up the staff when you're at the West Player Potent. Heading east. Scythe of the Drip, pick up the east pillar if you're late.
Can you guys hear me?
Visible, oh, you might have DC'd. Watch for
Yeah,
falling
no, man,
debris.
that's
Take cover
fine,
at the west pillar. Take cover at the west pillar. Take cover at the west pillar. Brew
Oh,
up
I
if you're
just got
low.
knocked
Oh
unconscious.
no. The debris.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Cover the east pillar. Drop at the west pillar. Drop at the west pillar. We'll see if we can maybe make it work. That's unfortunate. We lose a player P1.
That's tragic.
It's another player P1. Pick up the staff, Potent. Pick up the staff. Get both specs off. Take cover at the west pillar after the spec.
How is it?
Over here, over
Always
here,
hit
over
the
here.
P-
They cover
P1
at
and
east
then it
pillar.
just goes to shit.
Holy. You're gonna take over at the east pillar, and then you're gonna stand back here, okay? We're gonna sync up, stand here. It's fine, just be patient, okay? Be patient. Here. We're gonna rotate side pillars forward and backwards. We won't get ragged on a pillar like this. This is one way you can recover spec here. Back up here, back up here. We're fine. Back behind us. We'll have to wait for spec to regen back in front of us. But we're not making time this raid.
No.
We are fine. Head west, head west, head west, head west, head west, head west. We're gonna head east. Easty, sorry, I got bad drag. That's a weird drag. Pick up the staff if you have spec. Brew and move west. Get your spec off. Pick up the staff if you have spec. East we go. We gotta keep swapping. See, I get that weird drag. Oh no. Brew up, Zix. No. Sure, we can just take cover to pillar at this point. Go ahead and drop the staff if you haven't. Looks like Xenix has spec. I'm gonna drop it for Xenix. Next time she attacks, go get a spec off. Okay, go. We have to get our specs off on Verzik. Oh, pillar's falling. Oh no! What a catastrophe! Take cover! Looks like Potent has a spec. Grab it. Oh my goodness. It's 0.1%. You finishing the job, Potent? Alright, we're gonna... For the team. We'll brew up. This might be a rough one. P1 was Monkus. We had a disconnection, which is about as bad as it gets. One of you can go west. Let's have Potent go west. Brew up, move. Do not take any more cabbages. Do not attack until you're healthy against Xenix. Going to use these 4 tiles. And you'll use these 4 tiles up there. Don't get hit by the crabs. Stay away from them. So I did use 1 dose of my divine here. It's going to be a bit of a rough one. 85 HP before you swing against Xenix. Oh. Oh. It might have a rough one here. You can go ahead and take piety off here. We're gonna need every last bit of prayer we can get. Take your uh-oh. Brew up, 85 HP or more. No! We're in shambles. Everyone is down.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think we've had this happen before, in a Harbo Top Learner stream, where like, everyone's dying like this. This is rough.
Dude, there's just unfortunate timing, I think, at the end
I'm
there.
not even gonna pick up this flies. There's no shot I can clear without sweets. The zap is just going to kill me. I don't have like regen potion or something either.
Oh, it's all good then. All
Um,
good.
well, we'll go ahead and talk about. There's not much we can really do from a disconnection standpoint. That's a little bit unlucky.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and swap it to hard. Can you make it the party leader again, Xenix, and we'll swap it to hard mode. So I'll talk a little bit about P1. I had us just swapping pillars because we needed so much spec at that point that it was just like ridiculous. We lost a person who had 100 spec, I believe, which is a disaster. Swap it over to hard mode. It looks like X-2 does have more KC here. See a couple people in the queue who might have less KC. We're gonna stick with this team for one more. Try to get one quick run in. So we already have people geared up. Go ahead and re-gear. If you're waiting in the queue, I'm sorry for the delay. We'll try to get to you when we get the chance. Unfortunate P1 there. But the idea for P1 is we always have to be changing pillars each time Verzik attacks, ideally swinging from west to east. So going forward and backwards is a little bit unconventional. I don't know why I chose to do that. I just saw that people might be a little bit late going west, I guess, and thought, let's just switch pillars that are closer. Maybe it'll go smoother. Shouldn't really do that. Don't know why I did. The big thing about it, though, is making sure we're not getting hit by Verzik attacks. So we just wait patiently. Should we run without HC? Go for it, Asmar. If you can get a team together, the Q channel, you're welcome to yeah, the DCP one was really unfortunate. But aside from that, I think the raid overall went decently smooth. I don't think we had any issues with Maiden. Maiden went fine. Bloat, just making sure we're leaving early so we don't get caught by any hounds on our way out, giving ourselves time to path. That'll help avoid the bloat deaths. For Nilos, being quick on our movement. The idea is you always want to be pre-moving in for your hard mode top movement. Pre-moving in and out for your hard mode top movement on Nilo bus. So it could be for whenever it could be a range phase, you're always going to pre-move out. And whenever it is currently range phase and it won't be a range phase, next you're always going to pre-move in, assuming the worst case scenario of it being either range or mage. And range is more dangerous than mage. So if it's a melee boss and it could go range, you're going to pre-move out and be ready to pre-move and be ready to reaction move right back into the clump to avoid all the hard mode top spread damage spreading mechanics for hard mode boss. For Nilo boss. For Soat went fine, I think. The maze could be a little faster, but c'est la vie. For Zarpas, just make sure you're doing your meleeing properly so you don't get caught by poison. Keep yourself healthy. I always recommend starting west or east and just clicking when you hear the spit noise or see the acid leaving his mouth backwards. Then clicking to attack the tick, your character starts moving. If you do that, you'll take no damage at Zarpas, basically. For P1, I guess have a good ISP or something. I don't know. Blame Jagex if Jagex servers cause a disconnection. Not sure what to say there. That's unfortunate. I think if everyone's connected, we won't have as much of a Monka steer situation. Go ahead and say R game if you're ready to pot. If you have any questions, ask away. We can try to answer them beforehand. I'll fix party order on the way in. Let's potion. Someone in Discord says, I feel like you were sitting right next to me with the new mic. 100% worth every penny. -3 Dawnbringers is massive, yeah. We will get my dope main in here at some point as well. Looks like they're going for their first KC. Was it Visible LOL who was freezing, I believe? And then Potent was on range roll. Super happy they didn't have to move at Nilo boss. And then Scythe was 4th, Xenix was 5th. Mike definitely sounds good. Aw, hell yeah. How are you doing, Jalapeno? I think the last time we ended stream a while ago, one of the last times we ended stream a while ago, we raided out to your channel, and you I don't remember what you were up to. What have you been up to lately? Make sure mauling on the very first tick. So Ranger's gonna be standing with me. We're missing someone, so don't throw your prayer out until people are here. I guess just gonna waste prayer. Spam click to go in. Make sure we drop our salve and nothing else. Stuck at CG until pet on main. Oh no. How'd you pet? Oh no, don't be like that. Jalapeno, if you hurt your feelings, let me know. We put him in timeout. Did he hurt your feelings, Jalapeno? In a good way. Mage Ground, Augram, we're ready to freeze. Give him a little 5-minute timeout. Make sure we're ready to freeze promptly. Taking care of the crabs. Time him out and also give me his RS account. Okay, we can only help out with one of those two things. Sorry. Sorry, Hoju Pad. 10 minutes in the bin for you. To the couch. Mage Ground, Augrion. You're gonna roast another player. You just gotta remember, if you hurt their feelings, we get timed out here. So it's just how it goes. Good job, you guys, on hitting the boss all the way until the crabs spawn. A common mistake I see is people will try to leave early expecting the crabs to spawn as a DPS roll. You don't want to do that because your damage is what causes the crabs to spawn. Stand boss all the way till they spawn. If any mods are in chat and they want to untime out, time out Hoju Pat, you can. Mage Ground, Grand stand boss for 30s, you guys. DPS or stand boss. I'll catch force so you can get your claws off visible. Make sure you're finding a safe place to stand, Xenix. Keep swinging hard. Don't let the tomatoes get you. Chally if you got it. Out we go. That's what we call Elastis Chally right there. If you have a Chally, you want to send it there. For some reason, I didn't send it. Don't know why. Eat your angler, grab yourself into the next room. Thanks, Ben, for moving the timeout. What's the highest KC hard mode top that you take to these? It depends on if there's space on the team. So if there's empty space on the team, the highest you can go is, I guess, rank 1. But if there's empty spots on the team, we always take lowest KC first. If a bloat turns more often in hard mode... Oh, I clicked a tick late. 3 ticks after he turns the corner. So if we had an empty spot... Oh, a bloat chat bomb. Hoju Pat. Redeeming the bloat chat bomb. Alright, what do we got, chat? I have to read every message in Twitch chat. Hit me with your best stuff. Even hard carry turns away Vin to kiss. Sag. What? Who's not wearing their salve? Who's not wearing it? I'm gonna find you. Rumor has that AHC has corrupted gauntlet bet on its iron. You're savage, not appealing. Bloat nervously Bloat nervously shuffled out of Varison Haza, donning his finest stitched up suit. Back he turned. The sandwich waited in Varrock Square, baguette in hand. You're bigger than I imagined, she giggled. Bloat offered her a moldy cake. They picnicked under a dead, back he turned. They picnicked under a dead tree, him mumbling, her tossing snacks. I like to creep around my home and act like a goblin. I don't know. Holy shit. Can't include anything from the shit I found on the ground to the cutlery and utensils. Cereals are a soup. Down. He's down. Go in. Who's wearing their blood fury? I'm looking.
What the?
I'm finding your blood fury. Who's got who? Oh, suddenly nobody's wearing a blood fury. Out we go. Do not redeem. Core blimey, mate. What are you doing in me pockets? Do not redeem. Guys, please put on Rancor. No, Hoju Pat, stop it. Oh no, we lost it. Back he turned. We lost it. Stop attacking. Thanks, X1X2 Harris. Great calls. Guys, please put on a Rancor. Any other messages coming in Twitch chat? Next down, 1 blowpipe pit around the pillar. Back he turned. Yeah, that sounds like a cultured play. I could get behind a 1 blowpipe around the corner. Would you look at that? Bloat turn, guys. One foggy evening, bloat, watch your feet, not your XP drops. One foggy evening, bloat waddled into Wilder, Prim Bailey masking a stench. Savagely greeted him with a tooth and sweet corn smile. What on earth? 2-1 mage, 2-1 range. Xenix, I told you to stop mailing. Okay, that's a bloat chat bump for you. It's kind of hard to read all the messages. Spit 2, 3, 4, step under 5 attack. That's some tanking at Verza, Hoju Pet. You got it. Make sure you grab a shark and nothing else. Eat your second angler to get to 120 and 1 HP for this room. Didn't even read my light novel. I'll read as much as I can, but if a new message appears, I stop reading the message I'm on and try to read the next one. Xenix, see no evil in Twitch chat. Oh, jeez. Spam click to go in. Oh, my goodness. How many cabbages for Verzik chat bomb? I don't think that's on the table. Like, I feel like it would just get everyone killed. buttery mic, Pog. It is a nice mic, isn't it? I listened to the before and after, and it's just wild. Melee Garant, Scythe, and then Chally. Hopefully everyone's swinging a firm Scythe. Nobody's limp. Nobody's below 118 stats. Everyone take Northwest Yellows. Wait. That sounds like a horrible comics next to you. D Fantasy hopes nobody is limp. Let me take a look and see if anyone's swinging a limp scythe. No, everyone's 118. Can you carry my 1 defense, 40 attack, free to play gear locked ultimate Iron Man? Holy shit. Melee gear on, Scythe and Chally. Awesome. So you're praying against the big guy in the middle if he doesn't die right away. You can hit him when he's not mage phase.
Okay, I apparently am not locked in enough to do this today.
Just make sure you're not spam clicking. That's like the biggest mistake that gets people killed on the Nihilo boss. So if you're spam clicking, you're just gonna get caught by it. Xenix, just make sure you're flexible about where the meleeers are. You're gonna see more melees in the room. North Freeze is gonna be switched to melee. North Freeze will have the left side of the room. Let's see if we can't keep the pillars alive a little longer. I don't like barraging because it does completely kill my health.
Oh, Northwest Pillar needs hope.
We're gonna let the pillars in the east fall. Northwest pillar is 50%. You brew up, 85 HP, just brew up, let it fall. Protect the pillars on the west side. Right side of the room if your camera's facing south. Stay out of the mosh pit in the middle. You can go ahead and blow pipe some of those if you want to. Who's got more gear? I'll take the DD spot. For none of us, you guys need to get practice for moving. Me being incredibly lazy, I guess. So pick a spot. I've got this one. One guy here, or here, or here. Just as long as you're 3 tiles away from me, it works for me. Group up. Give me melee first. If you got BGS, you could lead with the BGS. Where are you, Armo Top, of course. The song. Funny. Pre-move in for mage. Pre-move out for range. Pre-move out for range. React if it's mage. In for mage. Pre-move out for range. On humble. Pre-move out for range. React if it's mage. Oh my god, unlucky. Unlucky. Out for range. You guys got this. Out for range. Hopefully get a melee phase here. Ah, it's dead. Fantastic. That took a little while there. Hey, Carrie, I'm having an issue. I'm trying to learn staircase Akon. I keep getting hit on the 4th step. Do you know how to fix it? That means that your timing is off for the staircase. Make sure you're clicking as the glyph lights up, not clicking after it. What secret project are you working on? It will be revealed soon. X1, X2 Harris. In we go. I'm 1-2, visible LOL 1-3. Potent 2-3. Scythe of Vitor fill. Go ahead and fill Scythe of Vitor twice. Hard mode top speedrun Iron Man. No, I wish. The Toa days. We did do some Toa with warm-ups last night. It was a lot of fun. It's duo 600s. Left 2. Bottom of Orbarn on the inside is Scythe of Vitor this time. Wait in the 3rd row until everyone's left you behind Scythe of Vitor. Whoever's on the outside, that'd be Xenix. You're going to wait in the 3rd row until it's no longer red. Do you see how there's 2 dots on the maze? Do not click until the 3rd row is no longer red. Patient. Go for it. Catch up and pass this for Scythe of Vitor. That's your goal. Show us the last section of the maze. You can take 1 step north to the end of your section. Out we go. Myself and Potent should be a spec. I say POH 10 again. How many times am I going to make that mistake? I'm sorry, man. Group up for the balls. Make a sandwich. I've got a ball. Whoever's got the other ball standing east. No balls in the middle. No balls in the middle. If you have no balls, you're in the middle. Hey, yo. Congrats, we made a sandwich in a video game. Nobody gonna push back on that? Just accept that you have no balls. Let's go ahead and keep swinging. Left 4. Bottom of Orbordy on the inside would be Xenix again. Wait on the 3rd row until everyone else left you behind. Whoever's on the outside, wait on the 3rd row until it's no longer red. Patient. Go for it. One step north at the end of your section, Scythe of Vitor. You want to connect to the next section so people can move more efficiently. Not lose a tick on their exits. Maul spec if you got it. No, claw spec now if you got it. Get rid of your claw specs. Now, the boss is my weakest part of hard mode top. Do you prioritize movement or prayers? You pre-move, and then you react with the prayers if you need to change the prayer, and then you pre-move to the correct location. So, like, you pre-move out for range if it's a melee phase, and then you'll hover your prayer book to see is it actually range. If it is ranged, you switch to your gear, you keep your range pro. If it's mage, you click your mage prayers, and then you move back in. And it has to be really quick. Make sure you grab your stamina first. Nobody can buy that for you. If you have any partial potions, you can drop them at the chest and combine them, decant them. By resources, you have 3 things that restore prayer in your backpack, and then you can buy brews the rest of your points. If you have extra points, buy and drop brews for your teammates. Looks like I got a full brew I can drop on the ground for someone. Love when that happens. Shop quickly and make it into the next room. Just do 2 attacks, move in or out. Well, if you have like a blowpipe or something, it won't be 2. But you want to react to the Nilo boss's second attack, not your second attack. Because if you end up being late on your swing or something, then that would make you late if you tried doing a second attack. Spam click to go in. With Ayak, it's also a little bit different now too, because you sometimes want to do 4 blowpipes and then a bow. Which is like criminally difficult to not lose ticks on in hard mode if you're moving. Remember, if a second one spawns say in your quadrant visible wall, Ayak is really fun on Nilo. Guys, remember, Twitch thinks Ayak is an offensive race term. I can't get it to stop thinking that. I've sent a message to Jagex, I've sent a message to Twitch. Neither seems to care. Or maybe it is offensive and I'm just negligent or ignorant. If it is offensive, I'm sorry, but it's just the name of a weapon in your game. If you don't want your messages to get withheld by automod, call it the legendary 3-tick staff. I know, man. It's wild. I've tried so many. It must be like really bad too, because like I've clicked allow and it still blocks it. Like it just won't let it. It won't let it through. Melee, you're on. If you have maul, don't mumble double maul. Just single maul. If you have BGS, you should do scythe BGS. 14 defense. Didn't rated R stream. How can I use it in an offensive way by putting it on accurate? That's a good take. If you're trying to learn your Zarpus walk, spit, attack. That's all you gotta know. Spit, attack. Spit, attack. You can do this. You can do most of Zarpus. The only other layer you kind of want to know is pay attention to your scythe swing. This is a middle swing. Here's a late swing. After any late swing, you'll see I position to attack, and I attack when I would normally step back. That enables me to swing every 5 ticks instead of losing a tick every fourth attempt at a swing. That's a third swing. So we do a 5-tick fill instead of missing the hit. Stay in your quadrant. If a second one, if someone else is in your quadrant, you gotta tell them to leave. Scythe of a turret, you're just not able to swing, I guess. If you put a T-bow on or something, you could T-bow at Scythe of a turret. You gotta make sure you don't rag all the tiles in your quadrant. Blowpipe will not work. Turn up the volume. Sure. It's all the way up now. Avenge check. Make sure you're all avenged up. Drink some water. Alright, you got it, man. You grab some more water here. Whoever dropped the shark off on the southeast. Good habit to get into is dropping it under Zerps at the start so it doesn't end up covering and exhumed. End up someone actually picking it up and ragging them. Check the linear stats. Sure, why not? Make sure everyone's 118. Looks like we're all potted. We're swinging hard. We like that. It's an easy time to check the stats. Did I forget to pick my brew up? I'm just a brew down. Oops. Well, I guess we won't be needing that. Hopefully. Make sure we are all of our internet bills are paid here. Let's go for it. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Visible Wells God. He's gonna spec and drop it at the west pillar for potent. Scythe of a turret, pick up the east pillar. Spec next. Heading west. Xenix, pick up the west pillar. Speckle heading east. My staff at the east pillar. Awesome. Last spec here coming out from Potent. Kind of bad RNG on our DPS. If you are going to try and finish with a spec, it's a good idea to try and close the distance so you get a shorter projectile time. It'll make it so she dies just a little bit sooner. It's a small detail, small bit of polish. Range per make sure we're healthy. Sip our Sanfie to block out the poison. No DC, pause. Step away, hit the crabs. Do not let them touch you. Don't be swinging on Berserk till they're all gone. Still have one more crab in the room. Brew up if you're below 85 HP before you swing. Move and brew before you swing. 85 HP. You get bounced, you get chanced. Our offensive prayer is worth it for P1. It does actually reroll your damage to a higher, more frequently be rolling on the upper end of your damage distribution. So it is going to increase the damage by a small amount. If you're really low on prayer, you could forgo the piety for P1. When I'm feeling really spicy, or I'm low on prayer, I will flick the piety during P1. Crab under Verzik. We're attacking Verzik when the crabs are still out. Be careful about that. It's very sketchy behavior. You get you killed. Second crab rehacker is from one of your teammates hitting it. Maybe not killing it for some reason or other. Gets dirty. Oh, might be a zap. Ouch. Shouldn't heal there ever. That's a really bad super combat. My Divine's expiring in 4 seconds. Invisible well. Make sure you brew up Restore as well to get your stats back up to 99. Then get your super combat out so they're 118. Make sure you're spreading your supplies out when you drop them as well, so it's not as difficult to pick them up in case they're covered by acid, or if you have a tornado chasing you, or just trying to see how much is left on the ground. So these were stacked. It's good to spread them out for that reason. Awesome, we get out of it. Clean tank is what carries P3. Tank cleanly when we see clear. Spit 2, 3, 4 click away, click attack. 2, 3, 4 click away, click attack. If I had the tank, I'd be stepping under instead. Go ahead and pop that crab. Hit it with the mage staff. Hit it with the mage staff. And we got it. Fantastic. Position for webs. Be on the side of Verzik close to web. Setford, where are you? Get in here. Keep swinging while you heal. No AFKing. Make webs, make webs, make webs, make webs. Xenix, get out. You're 2 behind. Someone's behind 1. Alright, we're good. Oh, maybe I skipped 1. I wasn't supposed to. I thought we were, Make sure you have your stam no matter what roll you're on, where you are. Scythe, get in here. Swing the scythe. Use that big boy. That's gonna be a very shallow proc going into yellows. Make sure your lure NATO far away. No matter where your remember where your yellows are, wherever you're ordering P2 is where your yellows are. Lure NATO far away and grab them at the last second. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Under attack. Pog tank. Exclamation mark learn Pog if you want to do that in your raids. Nice little video showing you how to get it done. Check your chat box if the ball is on you. Run to a teammate. Run to a teammate to pass the ball to them. Keep attacking Verzik while you do it. Ouch. Got crabs out here. Make webs at all costs. Got claw specs for webs here. Potent skip 1. The corner might be ragged, and we're good. Beautiful, we make it. A little bit close right at the end there. Woo! How do you get a cycle so clean and so clean for Pog right before last webs? So I know all the timings. Oh my god, we barely made time. 24:59.4. 1 tick more and we don't make it. Holy, that's the closest we'll see. 1 tick to make time. Holy. That's as close as it gets. I think that's just the screenshot for this episode. Like, just downright diabolically close to not making time. That's unbelievable. 1 tick, 1 HP, easy. True. That's a cable guy in chat. You got it right in the money there. What a good time. Let's quickly recap a little bit about the raid. Talk about how we can make it go smoother. There were definitely some points that were a bit rough. So for Maiden went great actually. Just make sure it's the meleeers. You guys are pre-moving to dodge blood. Also remember, after 50s, you're able to stand wherever you need to stand to keep yourself safe. So don't feel like you're obligated to stand on the north side. You're no longer hitting any north crabs. I do think Xenix, you got a little bit trapped there, I think, at Maiden. Like you were trying to navigate and it caused you to lose a little bit of damage. So it's good to pay attention to your positioning after 50s have been taken care of. So remember, for 30s, you're ignoring them anyway. For bloat, just making sure we're leaving a little bit early. I think Sith Vitur maybe went in super early, took a bunch of flies before bloat went down. Don't do that. It's going to get you killed. If you do want to do that, you'll want to bring a bunch of PDEX and you'll want to be properly in a team that's trying to kill it in one down. But don't do that until you're super comfortable with the content. For Nilo waves, making sure we're not spam clicking the dummy bosses. I think Sith Vitur might have got caught by that, taking a bunch of damage. Just make sure you give it one click once you've got your melee gear on. Don't spam click it. If it ends up changing colors, you won't end up swinging. You'll be sad that you didn't get the hit, but trying to force the hit by spam clicking doesn't make it come out any faster. So just one click, and if you don't get the hit, you don't get the hit. Move on. Don't try to force it. Otherwise, you end up taking huge damage. For Nilo waves, we end up taking some pillars to fall. The way that we keep that room together there is by actually allowing some pillars to fall, and we focus other pillars to keep them alive. So in a case where we do lose someone early waves, like in the 20, I think it was like wave 20 or so that we lost Sith Vitur, we decide to ignore the east pillars. We protect the west pillars because the west pillars were healthy, the east pillars were a little bit low. If we try to save all of them, they all fall. If we save 2 of them, we take some damage and we have a mosh pit in the middle of the room, but we can still make it through. So we do have a tactical decision there to kind of keep Nilos alive in a situation where things have gone wrong. For Soat, great job on the maze. Soat was very clean. Great job making a sandwich with the balls. The mechanics were handled really well this raid. That's good to see. Zarpus, just make sure, for Sith Vitur, I recommend getting some practice in entry mode. Just take a moment to go in there and get reps on getting your timing for meleeing down. You lost all of your tiles going into the 3rd phase. You could technically sync up with a teammate if you feel comfortable timing your attack perfectly. If you go early, you kill them. If you go late, you kill yourself. And if you don't attack at all, then you don't do any damage. So the risk for it, you have a chance of risking a little bit of your purple chance or kit chance. But if you do get the timing right, it does speed the rate up. For P1, this time we had a much better P1, no disconnections. That helped a lot. It turns out when you disconnect during P1, it makes it a little bit harder. For P2, just make sure that we're not playing too aggressively while crabs are still out. You kind of want to think of it like the community service moment of the raid when all the crabs spawn. You take a second to stop doing what you want to do, which is hitting boss, and you clear up all the crabs till they're all gone. Once they're all gone, then you can help hit the boss again. But if crabs are still out, think of it like the coast is not clear. Because that means a crab could walk up to you and kill you. Or if like someone's standing against Verzik and crab's on them and they're not killing it, and you hit Verzik as well, the crab's just going to hit both of you. So everyone should be hitting the crabs till they're all gone. If your teammate messes up and doesn't hit a crab, that's on them. Just make sure your own gameplay is cautious in that regard. Once you're trying to go really fast, you'll see more advanced methods for dealing with crabs. I sometimes showcase them when I do the hard mode 5 speeds. If you want to check those out, we'll be probably uploading some of them to YouTube at some point as well. I want to do voiceovers for them, so this will be fun to upload. Be on the lookout for those. I might upload regular speeds as well at some point. But for P3, clean tanking is the biggest thing. We had a few melee chances. Those can get rough. If you get meleeed, you just take a ton of damage. It's super accurate. So always be confident in your tanking. If you're not super confident on your tanking, you can use a 1-to-1 method for your tanking. Step under until she commits to an attack. Get your attack off in response, rinse and repeat. She can swap tank on specials. So that's something else to keep in mind. So don't get caught off guard that tank swaps to you. There's another big thing is you if Scythe died and you 1-tick melee on you. So if it's targeting, it did do 2 melees when someone else was tank as well. That is another thing that can happen. So if tank switches, it uses the previous person, their placement to decide if it's a melee or not. So if you ever do see that someone is in that kind of situation where they're like basically dying and Verzik's still targeting them for some reason, you can do a flinch step back to avoid the melee damage. I didn't notice that time, but it's unlucky. For Other things, activity on the boss. I noticed there was a lot of running away. Make sure while you're healing, you're still swinging your weapon. So like I think Scythe of the Tur, like I think I caught you like running like super far to the edge of the room. I don't know if you're dropping your
As per
supplies out
usual.
there or whatnot,
No,
but
as per usual, I'd be running away.
don't be running away. You'd be swinging because the running away doesn't make you take any less damage. You take the same amount of damage either way, so you might as well do damage while you take damage.
I was trying to implement that like you'd suggested previous endeavors.
Yeah, you wanna be in there. So I'm trying to call it out. If you're not sure what I'm referring to the specific moments, just make sure you watch the VOD back. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Hey man, get on boss, hit the boss. Like
Yep.
it's we're not there to spectate the raid. We're here to participate. You know, we need everyone swinging to kill this damn thing. So that's the idea. For the biggest thing as well is making sure we make webs. I do try to position people before webs. Remind you, hey, webs are coming out. So we want to make sure we all make webs. We had some times where people got desynced from webs, or maybe we're swinging on weird ticks. We also had the case where the boss was positioned exactly on top of webs, which is good if you're speedrunning, but not necessarily good if you're not sure exact tick that webs start. That can cause some problems. So
Yeah.
that can make it ambiguous. If the tank ends up there and you do find yourself desynced by more than one tick, don't try to resync because you'll just get one tick webbed and rag webs. Just leave. That's unfortunate when it happens. It doesn't happen too often, so I'm not going to belabor the point. Aside from that, though, I think everything went decently. Any questions about the raid? I don't hear any. If you have questions in oh for sure Xenix. If you have any questions here on YouTube, you can always leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to answer them. I do try to read all of them and answer all of them. For those of you watching live on Twitch, thanks for joining us. Those of you in the raid, thanks for raids. Let's go ahead and wrap it up for YouTube here. Shout out to all you tobbers who liked the video. I like you. Thank you for tobbing. Hope you enjoyed. For all of you taking on the theater, good luck and good raids. We'll catch you in the next one.